But instead of facing reality, ANC leaders rushed to defend him. National Executive Member Mzwandile Masina tried to explain it away, saying, open quote, on all other indicators, the ANC-led government is doing very well, but on audit outcomes, we are lacking, close quote. Really, audit outcomes are not just paperwork. Clean audits mean the money goes where it should, to services and infrastructure that citizen depends on. That is what governing means.
Were the utterances made by President Ramaphosa an admission that corruption is widespread and entrenched within ANC-led municipalities? I mean, some critics say that Cyril Ramaphosa's remarks effectively gave the DA political ammunition by praising their municipalities and doing so publicly.
Look, the president was speaking to give the councillors of the ANC marching orders, and he referred to one incident in a very long speech that he gave. So when he spoke about issues of audit, and then he said that we can learn a lot from Cape Town, city of Cape Town, not from the Democratic Alliance. It is run by them. And then it was blown out of proportion, in our view, as the ANC, to suggest that the president of the ANC has got confidence in the Democratic Alliance, which is not the case. The issue here is that there are a lot of measures that are looked at when you look at the issues of local government to measure the satisfaction of the citizens, including independent satisfaction survey and so on and so on. SALGA and other credible institutions run also different other surveys to come to the conclusion whether or not you can learn from one municipality. The fact is that on all other indicators, the ANC-led government we are doing very well. But on the audit outcomes, that's where we are lacking short. So when the president was making that reference on the audit, it was then taken out of context as if he suggests that the DA is much better than the African National Congress, which is not the point.
But it certainly came out as such, because, I mean, you will see also that some ANC leaders too took to social media, some voicing their opinions, saying that the president may have been misled. And I mean, what does that then say in terms of their interpretation of what was said? Because as you would see, a lot of analysts also agreeing with what the president has been saying in terms of finally this is an acknowledgement that the reason that most ANC-led municipalities are because of systemic corruption.
Look, the committee I served on local government presented over the past 2 days, over the weekend before Monday, a 384-page on local government, where we analyzed all sorts of problems of local government. And the president was in the meeting, and he was fairly briefed about issues that pertain to that, because this was a process. This was a process that was meant to be honest. He reflected on that, but obviously, as I said, that then other things were taken out of context. The issue here is that where there have been wrongdoings, the African National Congress has been the first to admit, and we are saying that all those who have done wrong in terms of local government under our name, they must face the music.